Okay, I guess it's about 9 o'clock soon. Actually, I did this. I turned it on, I guess, about an hour ago. I got all the cameras set up because when I did it yesterday, or what was it, Sunday, nothing was working. I couldn't get over it. It was all screwed up. I never had it that bad. So I wanted to cover myself and know that I'm ready. So I just started an hour early than I was going to start. And I hope you realize what I was doing with the notes and stuff like that I had on there. You only stay poor if you don't invest the money properly. Larry Robinson. Could be. Oh my gosh, is that Matthew? Yes, Tucker, it's Matthew. Oh, somebody. Actually, Stormy's here. Did you come back, Storm? She's a nice lady out in Seattle, Washington, I think. Is that where you are, Storm? But and she's hustling, man. She's applying for grants. People say there's no grants or whatever. That's nonsense. Oh, my live video ended, so I got to start again. Okay, now I'm back on there. No, Instagram just blew me. I think they only want 45 minutes or something like that. But no, Stormy is, or Storm, she goes by both. Great lady, great hustle. And that's what it is. You just go and try stuff. She applied for one grant, didn't get it, trying another one, and she's running a nonprofit for it. I think mostly single moms. This is a bigger thing. I have a scholarship for moms at the local community college, and that's the best way to spend money. You go get, a year or two education and certificates and stuff like that. A battery went out. Let me change the battery. Right back. Right. What I do is give a big chunk of my Social Security money to the scholarships at local community college. I call it, I don't need my government money scholarship fund, because I get government money and I can support myself. I don't need that. But there's so many rich people that get government money, and it's stupid. Why not? And for like $1,000, somebody could go to college and really improve America, with that education or whatever. Let's go. In your opinion, what's the best package to you offer? My opinion is two best packages now. I only had one. If you go to letsgo.com/onestop. Now, letsgo.com/onestop that's where you go and get all the grants in your state. Now, it's huge, though. It's 300-400 programs, with videos, dozens and dozens of videos and things like that. But now I think what's even better, particularly if you, that's like a reference book that you can't sit down and read that. It'll take you too long. So what I think now is the best is Let's Go Help. So free.letsgo.com, Let's Go Help. I think that's the best I have, and the best I see every day of my life. I'm trying to figure out how to get you guys or the rest of the people who need help to realize what's out there to help them. Because the title of today is like, what would you rather have? A website that takes your money or a website that gives you money? Right? You want a website that gives you money, particularly if you don't have a lot of money. Most of the people in this country are struggling. Their incomes are not going up. So we're all struggling now, or a majority of it. We have the top 10, 20%. I don't care about them. They don't need help. It's fun in life to help people, and feel needed. I used to work for rich people, and that was boring. They don't need you. It's like loving somebody and they don't love you back. You don't want to do that in life. No, you want people that love you back so you can love harder. And then they they love harder back, and you start loving harder again. And that's how you grow in life. You grow your love, you grow your skills, everything. So free.lesco.com, Let's Go Help. And what the backbone of that is, there's a lot of that. I give you a lot of free Udemy courses that I have. I'm going to have separate videos. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras going on. But we'll go there just one-on-one on cameras. So just the members and me, and take specific questions so we don't miss anybody. Here, it's potluck dinner kind of thing. And then, but more importantly, I think that the best thing I have, let's go stop bashing people who charge for information exactly what you're doing. Yeah, you're right. Okay, now you can go to another channel. Thank you for your astute observation. And here, the Let's Go Help is where you get access to a special group on Facebook. Now, what I do on this group on Facebook is help you with any question. So you say, hey, I'm looking for money to, like, there's a woman the other day who wanted a grant to go with her daughter to travel overseas. Wow. Because her daughter was going on a trip with college or something, and she wanted to go to. Okay, I showed her where to go. I showed her the link, gave her the instructions or whatever, how to find the best sources of information, for getting that. I can't guarantee you get the money, but the sources I give you are real and the best potential out there. You go and try to find it in Google, it'll take you forever. Who knows what you're going to get. So that's why here I've been doing this research for 40 or 50 years now. And I research every day. I worked on 2 projects today for clients, a housing project, one in Michigan somewhere, and another one, oh goodness, a fraud alert. Oh, good. Well, do something about it. Just say whatever you want, or check the website. I don't care what you do. You're having fun. That's the point. I don't want to stop people from having fun. If your fun is calling me an asshole, that's fine. Better people have called me assholes in my Matthew, let's go. I'm going to start up my own Xbox account. How do I get funds? I don't know what Xbox account is. I guess that's in the gaming industry. I don't know. But here, you could say, okay, what are the best sources for funds for starting Xbox account? I'm not going to give you a whole report like I do on custom reports, but I'll give you a handful of starting places, the best place to start. So otherwise, you're going to go to Google and put in something like funding for Xbox. Okay, you know where you're going to find 700 million websites, probably 20 or 50 million websites. Hey, man, I really wish I could find some money. Work hard full time and stay local. Yes, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Most of us are that way, and this is what life is, and this I'm trying to show people how to make extra, how to start extra sources, or how to start investing in you part-time. It's something that you could do for their life. I think that's the most important thing. We're all going to live a lot longer than we all thought we would. Look, I'm 75 years old, man, and I feel like 25, and I act like 12. I know. And so, and who knows what Social Security is going to do? I mean, you can't, retirement funds, companies don't have pension plans anymore. So you got to start taking care of yourself. So how are you going to take care of yourself? Okay. You start something small time, because you got to be responsible and keep income coming in. You start something part-time on something you can do for the rest of your life. Okay, what is it that you can do for the rest of your life? I've seen you often on television for years. Yes, I've been often on television for years. Not anymore. That doesn't work anymore, at least for me. But the information is still real. People still need this help. And I still find more every day. It changes all the time. A lot of it tends the same. But the more we have new problems and people help. I have nothing better to do with my life for the next 20 years, I figured, is just to help people find these alternatives. Because the alternatives aren't talked about. Nobody's going to tell you about the free stuff. Your information has helped me big time years ago. See, okay, who's that other guy who set up? Probably I don't know. It's there. It takes work. It's not easy. It may be easy. I may get lucky, and it may be easy. But most likely, it's going to take work, and it may not work after all. There's no guarantees in life. The only guarantee in life is you have nothing will happen to you if you do nothing. Okay. So really the opposite of that, do anything. anything you do has a higher chance of success than doing nothing. So if you sit around and do nothing, that's the worst thing you could do in life is nothing. Am I retarded? Boy, another bright fellow. Or maybe it's a woman. I don't know. Most of the people obnoxious are men, tell you the truth. And I'm probably one of them. And that's true. And that's why you don't know what will work. Even what I give you may or may not work, but you know that doing nothing certainly is wrong. Yeah, you have an ugly smile. Boy, we just got people out of the woodworks, just wonderful people. How do you stay healthy? What do you eat? I run my ass off every day. You see, actually, as an old guy, my ass is disappearing. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's old guys lose their butt somehow. But I do run every day about 6 miles. Actually, now I'm bicycling. I have a problem with what do you call it? A runner's thing we get once in a while, and I never had it before. So at 75, after running for 30 years, 40 years, maybe 50, yeah, closer to 50 years, I finally I had to stop for a while. So I'm riding a bike, and now I do about 15 miles a day. It's fun. Never know. I gotta really work hard. That's what I'm doing, working hard. If you don't work hard, you don't grow. You don't feel alive, man. How are you gonna feel alive? You feel alive by doing stuff. Okay. What are you gonna do? We don't know. I don't know and tell you what to do. And you don't know exactly what to do. But and maybe you could get help from experts and little, nuggets or something that help you put together the pieces of puzzle. But you really don't know. We're all struggling. Everybody in this life has no idea what the hell they're doing. They're guessing. This is what the question mark suit is to me. I'm scared as hell and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But everybody is. But see, the problem is that experts who make me selling information, like me, as the Periscope guy said, well, let's go. You're selling information. You're cutting down. You're right. But like Donald Trump was selling information on how to invest in real estate and charge $30,000. I'll charge you $20 and show you more sources than he will ever show you about real estate investing. Or actually, you don't even go to me. You have to know that you could go to a meetup group. Go to meetup.com and just put real estate investing in your zip code. And depending on where you live, you'll see 2 or 3 meetups or 100 meetups just on real estate investing where you can learn for free. That's right, for free. It's all free. And these are experts who are working in the business every day, and they'll share it with you for free. Why take some course for $300, $3,000, or $30,000 to learn real estate investing when you could go and get it for free? Because the other ones don't advertise. The people are getting $300, $3,000, or $30,000 from you. Spend a whole bunch of money on Google advertising, okay? And that's what they do. So when you go to Google, all you see are the people charging money. So what happens, you think that's the only way to do it. Boy, look at, I'm convinced because they convinced me. They spent all this money convincing you that this is the only way to do it. And that's totally wrong. You don't have to do it. You go to a meetup group for free. You want to know government programs? You call the government. I would call the horse's mouth. And get that. Then if you don't know after that, then maybe go to somebody else if you want. But man, unless you're going to the horse's mouth first, anything else is stupid. Why, like hiring a lawyer. Why hire an attorney at $200 an hour when you could to go learn the law for you? Because the law changes every day, and they really don't know. Instead, you could call a government office who wrote the law. They wrote it, and they'll help you for free. So, and even sue the people. Like you worry about age discrimination. You realize what age is. The government thinks you're a senior. Some man, are you a senior? Kevin Wilson, how do I get $700 for help while I'm looking for a job? Kevin, here's where to go. free.letsgo.com/Let's Go member. free.letsgo.com/Let's Go member. Okay, when you go to that website, it'll ask you for your email address. So I could stay in touch with you because then I give you access to 37 free videos. The first video on top there shows you 5 websites 5 local websites where you live that give out free cash up to $1,000. Okay, you hear that? 5 websites where you live, local websites. You know how to find them. These are government offices, nonprofit organizations that give out free cash when you need free cash. Okay, how are you gonna know about that? You don't. You know, you go and look for something like that. What happens? You're going to get every, what do you call it? Payday loan companies in the world. Yeah, will be after your butt. Yeah, because you need it fast. You don't care how much it costs you, and you're paying $5,000 a year percent interest rate. From these people. That's like putting a mask on, and a gun and getting your money. Miss Glasgow, I live in New York and want to open up an independent school in a disadvantaged area. Okay, that's a wonderful idea. I think there's 100 ways to do that. And places to start. You have to start. You don't know where. I could give you a bunch of places to start. It's a little complicated. I can't do it right here, but maybe. You want to know. If you want to know, what do you got to do? Okay. The other thing to do, what kind of school? See, there's ways to do it for free even. You crowdfund or something. I think the best way, because this will take 20 minutes just sort of thinking through it with you. I think the best way to do is lesko.com/talk. I help saying all this, but that's where I charge $2 a minute, and usually about 20 minutes. I could think through this thing for you and pinpoint the best places to start. So that's like $30, $40 or something like that. And it's going to save you, I think, tons of hours of research. Please hold this seat clear. Sorry. Tons of hours of research, and it's the best I have. It's like you and me having coffee. And then I send you links that we talked about for you to get going. Believe me, after talking for about 15, 20 minutes or so, you will have, enough to get you started. And that's the important thing, that you have legitimate places to start finding out about that. One thing you can do right now, I would do, is you go to your public library. Okay, they have 2 databases, and one actually you probably even do at home. But one is the Foundation Center database, and these are foundations and other nonprofits that give money to solve in the neighborhood, okay, and things like that. That's what you want to do, okay? And so you look at that database, the Foundation Center or GuideStar. They're the 2. And what to do is start in New York. So you could find out, okay, all the people that to solve can be in the state of New York, because they could relate to you. You don't want people in California. You may, but to start, because then they relate to you. People give money to people they like, they know, or whatever. Difficult to see the links on your tube. Okay, well, I understand. Here, that's okay. You want to take a screenshot? Okay, good enough shot. You got a shot of that? Okay, I know it's difficult, so there's 2 data, and that's a good place to start looking for money. Now, there's other places. You want to start something. See, I think there's 100 ways to do it, with or without money. See, so you want to maybe start looking for money first, and then still continue doing it without money. See, so that's why there's always a way to, people say no. Yeah, people say, let's go. Difficult to see the links on the tube. I'm all in. Let's get rich. Let's go. Okay, Kelly. Now, I just want people to know this stuff. But I'm going to charge money for stuff so I could stay in business doing this stuff. Because if I don't charge money, I can't keep doing it. Then I have to work for somebody else. And then that's where you have to be professional, right? That's why I think professional is a bunch of shit. I think being professional. I went into an Apple store today. My keyboards are all screwed up. Man, talking about professional, these people are inhuman. Yeah, they're inhuman. They're so professional. They're doing what people tell them to do, right? That's why people hate their jobs. They're not human. They're not themselves. They're trying to be like some boss told them to be, and that's not them. So they're professional, and they hate it, and they go home and kick the dog. That's why I think professional is terrible. because you're talking to people that aren't themselves, so it's not a good conversation, right? That's what I found even about public speaking. I used to have a script and talk it. That wasn't me. No, me talking, picking my nose. No, that's real. People relate to that, not somebody reading a script and pretending, oh, speak louder here. No, you don't make love with a checklist. No, so that's what in community. You want to touch people in the heart. You got to speak from the heart. Everybody wants to speak from a script. Well, that's not your heart. Nobody can relate to that. That's why people hate their job, because they're not. It's not coming from their heart. So they're not living the fullest life they possibly can. And that's why they're miserable. And it takes work not to do that, because we all have to support ourselves and things like that. So it's a balancing act. You do some of that shit to get going until you could find something that you can act like an idiot all day and get paid. Do you still have? Oh God. That's nice. I learned how to get rid of some of these people. Somebody just said, "Do you still have sex, Matthew?" Do I have sex with Matthew? I don't understand the logic of this. I mean, people are so bored out there. They should get a job or worry about something else. There's so many neat things to try to do in life. There's so many problems that have to be solved. You could be of value to society. How would you like that? How'd you like to be of value to society? Wouldn't that be neat? Who do we go see movies? Who do we idealize? It's not the person who acts like an asshole on a chat box. No. No, you're not going to get a hero award for anything. I hear today that Coca-Cola is putting cannabis on their products. Yes, I saw that too. I have one of my boys very active in that, and Students Against Sensible Drug Policy and things like that. Let's go. We should do business. Yeah, we talked about that. I never heard from you. Here's the email. I'm not sure, but and it's Let's Go Free Radio at Let's Go Free Radio at gmail.com. And that email, if you don't hear from me in 2 days or so, just beat on me again, because I get lots of emails or whatever, and sometimes if you're not a paying customer, I sort of forget. I'm old now. I forget so much stuff. It's terrible. What is the best grant resources website? Ta-da. Okay, the best free one. Okay, the best free grant resource. free.lesco.com. Let's Go member. That is 37 websites there. free.lesco.com/Let's Go member. 37 websites that tell you all 37 areas of your life where you could get free money and help. Everything from getting dental care, to getting a college degree, to getting a better job, to traveling overseas, to fixing up your house, everything there. And it's really the outline of my one-stop book. So letsgo.com/one-stop. Those 37 videos, they're all the subjects that I cover in the one-stop, so people know where in their state they could get this. I mean, this is where the government should put me out of business, I feel. There's one thing, Lesko, Lesko, free radio at gmail.com. Lesko, let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Yeah. After I get my first grant, send me a suit like that. Actually, I'm going to start auctioning some off, and the money goes to a nice country library that really helps people on the web and all this kind of stuff. I give them the money. So keep, sign up for one of my, if you go to here, Let's Go member, you'll be on my email list and find out when I get these things. And, they usually go for like $50 to $100, and you get size 40. I'm moving. I got to trim down the herd a little bit. I've been wearing these suits 15, 20 years, I think already. So I got lots. I got about 20 or so. It could be my monitor, but can you dim the lights just a bit? Yeah, part of it is the light. See, and what I have 5 different cameras, and they all react differently. See how it's not as bright, when I put the white next to it. Cameras are funny, and lighting is the most important thing. So it's hard to get that light correct on 7 different cameras, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cameras, whatever it is. So bear with me on that. But but professional thing. I mean, I think that's what's ruining us. is trying to be professional. That means we're not, I see the light on the white paper is what is the hardest thing. And the people, are not themselves. And if they're not themselves, then they're not communicating with people. If you're trying to, who makes your suits in Vietnam? The same people are trying to kill me, 50 years ago in the Vietnam War are now making my suits cheap as hell. and that's why if you're trying to be professional every second of your life, that really isn't you. And we're all nice enough people, like my customer service people. I mean, I know they're nice, and sure they may get angry sometimes, but that's fine. But they probably deserve it. We're all human. You gotta relax a little bit and enjoy life. And if you're not natural, then you can't enjoy life. And I think that we're trying to be something we're not. In these professional workplaces that make us be professional, you just be kind. That's what it is, kindness. You don't have to act professional and say certain words. If more people had your attitude, the world would be a lot more relaxed. I think so. It took me a long time. I thought I had to do anything because I would listen to other people. Listen to your heart. Your heart is smarter than your brain. I mean, the brain's important, and you need it. And, it's something that, to use and everything, but the real important answers really come from the heart. They're the ones. You're looking for something to do. You're looking for a mate. You have to evaluate something. You're going to be wrong. Actually, the smartest people in the world are now wrong, and the data show this. 2/3 of the time, so almost 70% of the times they're wrong. I know I'm not that good. I'm wrong 90% of the time. And I prove it. I got the data because I've written 100 books and only 10 made money. So every one, I swear, would have been, a New York Times bestseller. Only 2 were. And 90 failed. And the other 8 were mediocre. And so that's wrong. So relax yourself. And see, to me, I think that because it's so hard in life to do anything you do is going to be very, very difficult. Nothing's easy. If you think it's easy, then you just believe in some salesman, who wants to get money from you. It ain't, And if it is, then that's an anomaly, and it only happens very few times in life. So that's why you're still waiting for Christ to come back, kind of thing. So just don't worry about it. And it's going to be work. So how do you prepare yourself for all that work? That's the important thing. And the thing, hold still. I can get a screenshot. Oh, sorry. Okay, here, Kiki. Okay, got that screenshot. Who else needs a screenshot? Facebook. Here's Facebook screenshot. Screenshot. Okay. Kiki, is that good? Kiki, hold still. Okay, let me know, Kiki. This is for you. Kiki. Kiki Lee, this is for you. Kiki. Is that you? Okay, good. Okay, thank you, Kiki. I mean, that's why I think it's, if you get your heart into the decision making, then you become invested. Then you become more married. It's sort of like a relationship. If your heart's not in it, they're just there for the money, the sex of it. I mean, that's going to get old pretty fast, But if your heart's in it, then you could stay. It's easier to stay. We're all idiots to live with, and it takes a lot of work. Does the government still give away all the money you wrote about in your books? They're giving away more. Since I wrote my books, they're probably giving away 20, 30, 40, 50% more. This year it's growing. Next year it's going to grow no matter what Trump or the Congress says. It's going. And we're going in debt bigger because we also give more money to rich people now than we do to poor people. We all complain about giving money to people who are lazy and shiftless, which is, I'm sure that happens, but it's not all of them. We still have poor people that are struggling, or things happen in life. I'm sure bad things happen to you in life. And people misuse it, and we give benefits to rich people that are misused, right? So that happens everywhere. But now we seem to be just having government programs for rich people. And we just gave an extra $1.5 trillion to the rich people. rich people don't need money. I don't know why we think they're going to create jobs. They haven't. So that's some fantasy that the rich people tell you. Right? What you need to, if you're an average person, your wage hasn't gone up in 30 years. Okay, but the cost of housing just went off the charts. The cost of college went out of the park. The cost of healthcare is incredible, but your income is flatline. So that is not a nice situation to be in. So that's what I hope. What I can do is show you programs that help you supplement that stuff and take advantage of it. And you don't find them because if you Google any of those things, you're just going to find people who want to charge you a lot of money. Yes, one of the Periscope people said, but you're charging money. You're an idiot. But he's probably right in both sides. But I just don't want to be that guy who's charging hundreds of dollars. I got to charge money. I got to eat. And if I'm not, if what I do isn't of value to anybody, then I got to figure out something else. You don't want, we're here to help other people. And if other people don't want it, then you got to figure out something else to help them. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing here? You might as well check out. You're not needed anymore. I mean, to me, the ball game is, you want to be needed. You want to do something value in life, okay? And that's what keeps you going, even though you're not successful. If you feel it, that's why I want to help people find what that is. So the lady in New York who's starting a school, that's important. So that's something you can, get over the hurdles about, and because there were going to be road bumps and hurdles and all that kind of. Are you original internet? Are you the original? Yes, but it's see, the internet search engine is just finds you because everything, 99% of the stuff on the internet is people using it for business. So they want to sell you something. I want to show you what's on the internet that isn't selling you stuff. That's what my job is. We say, hey, Pruitt, do you know what you can scroll comments on Periscope? Try. Yeah, sometimes I do it on my phone, but I touch something bad and it goes bad. And it screws up. I try to touch as little as possible. Now, the Periscope people, I enjoy a great talk with them because I just did with them because I ignore them a lot because I concentrate on YouTube a lot and Facebook. And so I had a special thing. That's what I was trying to do last night because the night before I just did Periscope. And I want to make sure that the other folks, I get to and see what kind of questions you have because I'm only here to solve a problem. So I have to understand your problems. I know what I know, but that doesn't do me any good. I have to figure out what your problem is, and I know too much, so I have to unpack what I know to make it of value to you, okay? And what's in your head. You think you need a grant. That's not true, but you don't understand that, and I guess I don't understand you. So that's what we have, because I've been studying this stuff for 50 years, and you just been thinking about it for 5 minutes or something, So that's not a fair fight. So I'm not going to be successful unless I learn your language or learn to understand your needs and what it is. Like a good lover doesn't have to be told what to do. They understand from the heart. Okay. And the marketing and sales and business is the same way. Doing a survey or would you buy this? People don't know what the hell they would buy. Sure, they'll say yes or no. But if you get inside their mind more and try to understand them, then you could, package something and say it in a way that what you really want to give or say is, resonates. And that's the hard part. And that's what I struggle with every day in my life doing this, because I want to be of value to you guys or anybody out there who needs assistance in doing something. We want free money. Yeah, see, that's the wrong question. That's why we're the question mark suit. Everybody wants free money. Well, I'm saying but it's more complicated than that, because if you just go looking for that, you're going to miss all the stuff that can really help you. And that's the problem. You want free money because media and everybody else are making you believe that is the answer to life, and it's not. You could solve a lot of these problems, without that, and do very well. Otherwise, if you chase something like that, you're like a dog in a racetrack going around chasing that mechanical rabbit. Hey, Mr. Lesko, I was starting a courier business, but I spent money on bad vehicles. Is there a loan I can get for a new vehicle? Yes. Now, if you have a courier business, what I would do is forget about the vehicles right now. I would look for a contract. You want to get a contract. You can rent a car, right? So if somebody says something, you rent a car. You need contracts of stuff that you want to deliver to, unless it's independent stuff. You got to figure out, before you spend any money, you spend time and effort figuring out where you're going to get the business. So you talk, I want to start a courier broker business. Are there grants? I'm talking about that now, really. It is, I'm not sure what a courier broker business, maybe that's like a cloud thing on the broker. There's ways to do all that with money and even without money. And that's what I try to tell people about, is show them that both ways. Okay, here's all the sources. Like, you want to start a business, you give me your city and your state, and I will show you about 150 programs where you live that give out money. Are there grants or low interest loans and other, but more importantly, other kinds of free information and help and expertise that you need to start a business. Giving you a bunch of money to start a business is just a roadmap to failure in my mind. And maybe not 100% of the times, but maybe 99% of the times. So you need a lot of other stuff. I like to be a contract killer. Oh, well, Hal, that's nice. I'm sure you could do that. But yeah, come on. I don't want to. I mean, you're welcome to say those things, but Periscope is French. I didn't think so, but okay, Hal. Yeah, because you're around a bit. I see you, but if you don't want to be nice, I mean, that's nice. But contract. I mean, you get a government contract. I'm sure they give out contracts to kill people too. Are you missing my comments? Well, yes and no. I'm getting a lot. I got 5 screens now. Privat, is that it? So that's why I was looking for an email that you were going to send me last time we talked, I think, to talk about this a little more. Can you say hello to my wife, Kayla? Hiya, Kayla. How are you? That's cool. Okay, anybody have a question? They're going to finish up soon. Okay, guys. And I got a lot of good videos that I just put up this week on YouTube. If you go youtube.com/Matthew Lesko, and they should be on Facebook too. But I have one on how not to pay your taxes. There's a program that the government has that you don't have to pay all the taxes due. And I have an interview there of a young woman who saved $50,000. She actually owed $52,000 and got it down to $5,000, and not hiring somebody. See, if you go, let me text you in the Facebook group. And I loved your commercials when I was a kid. I loved them when I was a kid too. and so that's a wonderful piece of information that you should know about, because if you owe the IRS money or something, you go on Google, or you're going to get people who are going to wind up getting $5,000 or $10,000 from you when you don't have to do that. Another thing I have there is a great interview I just had is, I live in Tennessee and would love to own a home. Just did a program for that. A report. You want to do a custom report, Ashia? If you go to free.lesko.com/real estate. free.lesko.com/real estate. I will send you, it's like $50, and I do the custom research for where you live. And I'll show you 100 to 150 programs that help you buy a house. Like right now, there's like peer-to-peer lending money that will give you $50,000 deposit money. So now just think, if you're buying a house and somebody gives you $50,000 for a deposit, that means your mortgage has dropped significantly. So you're paying less a month in mortgage. Now, the thing is that this is like crowdfunding investors that do this for you. And what they do is get their money back when you sell the house. Let's go. It's awfully late here. I will contact you tomorrow. Cool. So, I mean, there's all kinds of deals like this that are there. If you're a nurse, if you're a teacher, if you're an EMT, a policeman, the government has houses 50% off for things like this. See, how would you know about that? Your real estate agent going to tell you about this. How do you eat since they destroyed all the food? I don't know what that means. Glad I found Lesko. Me too. Yeah. What about veterans in California? Very well, the best place to go, lots. And it doesn't matter if you're a veteran or not. There's so many goddamn programs. See, if you're looking at only veterans programs, that's just a slice. See, and to me, I mean, I'm a vet, and I believe that you should be in line for every program, not just the ones for the veterans. But here's a good place to start for only the veterans column. It's called the County Veterans Service Office. County Veterans Service Office. So you Google Montgomery County Veterans Service Office. They have researchers that do this all the time. And I read a general accounting office. They're the bean counters for the federal government that did a report on these offices. They get you 100% more than anybody else as a veteran. You know, so that's like me for free. And that's what's, important. So remember, county, the name of your county, Veterans Service Office. Every county has one. They're there to help bleed the government dry of all the veterans benefits. They're not going to all the rest. So then you have to do all the rest too. And to find out about all the rest of them, at least the starting places, is this free.lesko.com/Lesko member. Free.lesko.com/Lesko member. Okay. Free.lesko.com/Lesko member. One more time. Free.lesko.com/Lesko member. And Lesko Help, free.lesko.com/Lesko Help is the best thing I have now besides the one stop, because that is where you get access to a private closed Facebook group where every day you can say, hey, Lesko, where do I get money to go on vacation? I'll send you links. I know them. I've used them. Yeah. Hey, where do I get money to get a job? I'll send you links. I know them. I've been studying this shit forever. See, that's why I think this is the most important thing I've done, because I don't have to send you 500 websites for you to go through. You just need this. I send you the best. Now, there's still lots of other places to go, but these are the best places to start. Okay. And that's what I want to get to. I want to start because people don't have the time to go through all this other stuff, and it just sits on their desk. I don't want that. I want people to use this stuff. The ones who risk their lives for their country's crazy war. That's right. Are you a vet? So you are my brother. Hello, brother. Yeah, Barry. Lieutenant Lesko, reporting for duty. What's his name? Actually, John Kerry. He was driving swift boats in Vietnam when I was there too. And now I want to be, because that was sort of like, don't know. But yeah, 3 years, 2 months, 9 days. Never had more fun in my life. Actually, I got 5 great stories. I could have done it in about 6 months instead of 3 years. But actually, my last 2 years was playing golf in Scotland. I was a diplomatic courier for Northern Europe, stationed in Scotland. Oh, Barry, thank you. But actually, Barry, what would be better is go to Lesko Help, because there I could help you 24 hours a day for the same price. Okay. Barry just sent me $9.99, which is awfully nice. And here, free.lesko.com, for as little as that per month, I will answer questions until I die. And I got 20 years left. So you're going to get your money's worth. Money. Okay, guys. Okay, here's the website, letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. And again, if I don't answer in 2 days, just beat on me. I'm an old fart and I forget stuff and all that stuff. Okay, I guess I figured out this last time I tried this. Yesterday, you saw that. I was sitting there 20 minutes. Nobody showed up. I don't know what happened. I think people were showing up, but I didn't know it. So something happened. But it looks like we're back on. Maybe it was the hurricane. I always blame somebody else. Yeah, it was all their fault, not me. I'm a smart son of a bitch. No, I'm probably just a son of a bitch. The smart part is lacking. Thank you, Battle. Have a good night. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being on tonight. And it's very helpful to know that something I know can help somebody. And that's all I want to do for the rest of my life. So let me know if I turn into an idiot. Just tell me. You don't have to do it now. Do what now? Okay. If I do live chat, if I do this, live chat will end. I'm not sure. Go to my profile and go to the message, and then to your camera to send it. Send what? Are you talking to me, Holly? Or Kiki? No, I'm not sure. Okay. If you need me, you know where to find me. Okay, guys? Cheers.